My first guest today has a fan club just for his bottom. Like that. Indeed, girls. Well, you might say. He's the star of the new musical, The Fix. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Barrowman. Hello.
Hi.
I suppose we really should ask you to do a twirl, shouldn't we, almost?
There
Yes,
you go.
how about this, folks? There. Fan club for the
I
bottom.
don't know.
How did that happen?
I was actually doing a show with Stephanie Powers called Matador, and a couple of friends of mine were outside the stage door hassling me because my window was above the stage door, and they asked just to shut them up. I leaned out, pulled down my trousers, and mooned them, and a fan took a photograph of it. And make a long story short, this picture started circulating around all these different, fan, people, and they created this little fan club for my bottom. So every so often I get these pictures to sign of me in different pairs of trousers, just of my bum, so it's...
What do you think, girls? Yes? They like it. Good idea.
Just write in and you can join.
You do anything for publicity, you rat,
you know.
Now, I understand that your very first role was just a super-duper one that really came out of the blue. Is that right?
That's right. I was actually in Glasgow. I was actually born in Scotland, and I came back to Scotland to visit relatives, and I went to an open call audition in Glasgow for a show called Anything Goes.
What does that mean, open call?
An open call means they basically put an advert in newspapers or on the news, and they say anybody who thinks they can do the job, please come down and audition. So I went to this audition, I got some music, and I actually went to a restaurant across the street and sat in the restaurant's loo and warmed up my voice, and I came out of the, sitting there going la 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 la, and I came out and this guy says to me, son, I don't know what you use for your laxative, but if it helps constipation, I'll do what you did. So I went into the audition, sang and did the stuff, and make a long story short, again, in about 2 or 3 days, they flew me down to London to meet with Elaine Page and Tim Rice, and they flew the American director over. And I sang for them, and after the audition and stuff, and after I got to know Elaine, I got the job, by the way. And so,
I mean, imagine this, folks, a first job, and you're starring in the West End with Elaine Page. That's a biggie.
No, it was very amazing. And actually, the day of the final audition, I came on stage, and Elaine had been, up early, and she kind of came in with her sunglasses on, and she said to me, oh, I don't know if I can do this today. And I looked at her and I said, don't worry about it, love, just follow me. And she kind of looked at me and went...
You cheeky brat.
Well, you got to do these
What
things.
age were you then? I mean, presumably this was...
I was 20 at that time. Yeah. I was 20 at that time, so it was 8 years ago.
What did she really think about you, do you think?
Well, apparently when I walked on stage, she leaned over to Tim and to Robert Fox, and she said, well, he's pretty, I hope he can sing. So that was, I think I had a shoe-in right away.
Great.
But she's fantastic. A lot of people, you hear these rumors about people, how they're, not nice to work with, but I think a lot of people mistake professionalism for bad attitude, and but she's a wonderful lady, wonderful lady.
Now, at the moment, you're starring in The Fix.
The Fix.
Cameron Mackintosh.
Correct. Cameron Mackintosh in collaboration with the Donmar Warehouse. It's a new musical based on an American young politician who gets pushed into politics by his family, mother and his uncle. His father was a senator and has died, and if I say he died while he was on top of his secretary. So that's the kind of
Oh, you're
thing.
very subtle as well.
Well, that's the kind of thing that the family has to go through. But he gets involved in drugs and heroin and cocaine, and really kind of goes over the edge.
And this is your part.
That's my part.
So once again, you're playing the male lead, as you did indeed with Elaine Page.
That's correct. That's correct. So
fantastic.
it's a good show, and come and see. We're on for 2 more weeks. So.
Okay. There's the little plug, folks.
There you go. That's
come and see. Let me clarify one thing, though, John. You say you were born in Scotland, and now you have this American accent. So how did all that come about?
My dad's company moved us to the United States, town south of Chicago, in 1976. And I basically learned the American accent because kids in school used to make fun of my Scottish accent. But when I'm with my family, I still speak Scottish. It's like being bilingual. No, so ask me, if you give me a question, I'll answer it in
All right,
Scottish
give you one little question, because you do a bit of TV work as well.
Yes, well, I present a show for Channel 5, which is on at 2 o'clock till 3:30. It's called...
I wish you wouldn't say that.
No, I know, sorry.
Ignore that,
it's a competitor with this one.
This one's much better, folks,
there you go. It's called Five's Company, and it's great fun. We kind of do what you do.
And what else do you use the accent for?
Well, I use the accent for if I ever want to get somebody's attention, to sort of, pick them up or anything like that.
You're very good at doing all of that, wouldn't you think, folks? It's been lovely talking to you.
Pleasure.
And good luck with the rest of the run of The Fix.
Thanks very much.
John Barrowman, ladies and
Thank you.
gentlemen.